Note to all 17 and 18-year-old males.
Good morning, TKA. I am Ali Gishi.
And I'm Batman.
Today is October 6, 2015, and we are on a Chapel Tuesday schedule.
On this episode of the Nightly News, we'll update you on the latest campus news stories from beyond TKA, a 5-day weather forecast, and a special video segment.
You will not want to miss a thing. The Nightly News starts now.
Oh, boy. Oh boy, we're in for a treat. The Costa Rica service trip team will be selling green tea lemonades and passion fruit lemonades at brunch and lunch this Thursday. For only $3, make sure you grab one of these refreshing drinks in support of this great cause.
AMC 8 is coming to TKA Tuesday, November 17th. And no, I'm not referring to the movie theater chain. It's the American Mathematics Competition for all 6th to 8th grade students. If you would like to participate, talk to Miss Gerber.
Tomorrow is your chance to participate in the GoPro sweepstakes put on by the LA service trip team. Simply take a TKA flyer from the SAO to any of the following restaurants at El Camino Real and Sunnyvale Saratoga Road: Five Guys, Pinkberry, The Habit, Pasta Pomodoro, Pizza My Heart, and Rubio's. Multiple purchases will equals multiple chances to win. To enter the drawing, you'll need those receipts, so don't get rid of them. For more details on entering, check out the bulletin.
That sounds like a great excuse to grab some pizza or frozen yogurt tomorrow after school. And don't forget about another awesome cause you can support this week. The Walk to End Alzheimer's is happening Saturday in San Jose. Join the MLOT Club for a fun day of food trucks and the opportunity to raise money for Alzheimer's research.
Junior high students, are you sassy? Do you like to start arguments with your siblings or get in heated debates with your classmates? Well, if so, there's a school-sanctioned program where you can get to argue for fun. Join the debate team. Applications are now and being accepted. Hopefuls are invited to attend Thursday's meeting on October 15th after school in C10.
And high school students, it's not too late for you. The debate team will be considering second-round applicants next week as well. Be prepared to stay after school Tuesday and Thursday until 4:15.
Now let's head over to Aisha Mahershwi in our weather studio to see what the weather is going to look like the remainder of this week. Take it away, Aisha.
Good morning, everyone. Well, the weather is certainly cooling down quickly. Today there will be a high of 79 and a low of 51 degrees Fahrenheit. And today we'll have a high of 72 and a low of 51. Tomorrow there'll be a high of 74 and a low of 54. Thursday we'll see a high of 73 and a low of 48. Friday we'll see a high of 67 and a low of 49. And finally Saturday we'll see a high of 62 and a low of 53. Well, that's this week's weather. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Aisha.
Juniors, next week PSAT testing is taking place. You will need to be at school as early as 7:30 to begin testing. PSAT handbooks are waiting for you in the SAO and Academic and College Counseling office. Pick up your copy today.
To those on the Guatemala service trip team, you have your first student meeting this Thursday in E12, Miss Gerber's room. Be aware since the meeting date has changed.
There's also an informational meeting happening today at 6 p.m. in C1 for freshman boys interested in joining the first freshman boys basketball team this winter. Both parents and students are invited.
Boys interested in joining the Coach Johnson on the TKA team, make sure you sign up ASAP. Interviews are starting shortly and the deadline is October 16th. Follow the Spiritual Life link on TKA website to apply.
Now, let's see what stories are making headlines around the world in our Beyond TKA segment.
Good morning, TKA. I'm Sienna Corpus here to give you some weird and wacky headlines making news around the world. Our first story comes from just across the pond and may interest some of you football fans. Earlier this week, the New York Jets confirmed the team brought 350 rolls of toilet paper with them to London for their exhibition game against the British team. That's right, 350 rolls. They did this so they wouldn't have to use the thinner British version. Could this be why NFL teams charge so much for tickets? The Jets senior manager said there's nothing wrong with their decision to do this. In fact, they shipped over more than 5,000 items, including cereal, extension cords, and gauze, all in hopes of replicating a home-like atmosphere. Sounds a bit excessive, what do you think? What do you think? Our last story comes from Texas. Now, this may seem like common sense, but the Houston Police Department had to take Twitter this week to ask people to stop calling in to report the Facebook outages. Apparently, people were making emergency calls, hoping the police department could somehow remedy the down social networking site. The official Houston Police Department tweet read, "Folks, please do not call the police because hashtag Facebook is down. We are as upset as you, but we cannot fix Facebook. Hashtag sorry. Hashtag we tried. Hashtag tech police." But Texans weren't the only ones to call the authorities. A law enforcement department in Queensland, Australia had a similar situation and took a more lighthearted approach on their Twitter page, tweeting, "Someone call us right now and describe in detail what you are having for breakfast because Facebook is down and we just cannot deal." What a great response. And in case you were interested, you can follow our own Sunnyvale Police and Fire Department on Twitter at Sunnyvale DPS. Well, that's all I have for you today. Back to you, Allie and Mason.
Thanks, Alyssa.
Now let's take a look at a video we have on tardies.
Hello, TKA. We're standing out here in front of the SAO 5 minutes after the bell rang to interview people and ask them why they were late. Here's what we got.
I didn't wake up in time. A very long story involving 2 llamas, a dead goat, and Barack Obama.
I was here, then I forgot to grab my bag.
Ball was life.
Because my dad slept in.
You?
Monday traffic, I guess.
That guy's a really slow bag driver.
Wait, I have a good excuse.
Why are you late?
Priuses.
30-day push essay.
I was brushing my teeth.
For some reason, all morning, this was the one to be late on.
What's the lamest excuse you've ever heard for tardies?
When one student blames the sibling for their lateness, or they're always blaming their parents for late, I guess that's a good thing. Or the dinosaur that flew away with their car, or those sorts of things. Had to get donuts, maybe had to get Starbucks. That's pretty lame.
Do you get those excuses often?
Yeah, every day.
Seniors, this week and next week, admission representatives from several colleges will be visiting. Today, there is one from Gonzaga and Whitman. On Wednesday, there will be visits from Chaplin, Seattle University, and the University of Denver. Stop by the college counseling office to see the full list of visits and teacher permission slips. Thank you for watching. That completes this episode of the Nightly News. I'm Allie Gishi.
And I'm Batman. Have a great day. Okay.
You are called to register for selective service. Please note that this is mandatory.